Hi dear student, the topic of today's session is flowchart, symbols, tracing and how to fill in the blanks if statement has been given and we need to fill a flowchart. These are very important questions of IGCSE, O levels and A level syllabus, and if you grasp the concept of tracing a flowchart, it would be quite easier for you to solve the question in the exam as well as to understand the basic of problem solving. So, as a computer science student, you must be familiar with the term of input, output, process, and decision. So, inputs are that we are inputting into the system, and outputs are we are taking output or system is displaying for us. Process, all the processes include inside the flowchart are known as process, and decision, wherever we need to take or make some decision about yes or no, we are using this decision box. So from decision box, there always emerges two arrows. One is for yes and one is for no. Because decision is either yes or no. So let's proceed further for the better understanding of flowcharting. Here on the screen you can see a flowchart, and this flowchart is about scanning a barcode of a product in a POS terminal or point of sale terminal. And for better understanding of flowchart symbol, I took this example to explain you that how would we be able to know that where the process is occurring and where we are making some decision and what are the output messages. So how to solve this question, you need to fill the statement number here into these boxes, these empty boxes. So add flag to product record to indicate reorder made. I am drawing a symbol across the statement so that when we will be solving the question at the end, it would be easier for us to understand that how we are filling into the flowchart, right? So here you can see I'm saying adding flag. So understood thing is that it's a process. Add any more barcodes to scan, it means it's a question mark. So it's a decision. Next is also a decision. I want you to read it carefully and you would be able to get that thing that whenever there is a question, it means it's a decision. Or either if it is written, if number of product is stock is less than is equal to the order level, then yes and no. In that case, we are going to put that into a decision box. Now, number of product in stock is reduced by 1. It means it's again a process. Addition, reduction or decreasing the number is known as process. Output and error message. So yes, the symbol of output is parallelogram. I'm going to draw this, write this number into a parallelogram. Automatically send out order for new products. So again, it's a process. So here you can see 4 decision boxes. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 processes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1 output. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm just going to write 7 here. That's very obvious that there is only one output message, and we are going to write it here in that flowchart symbol, parallelogram, right? So what we are going, barcode is looked up in stock database. So what should be the question that could be asked? Has the scan barcode been found in the file? When we are looking it into the databases, then what we are doing, we are just going to check if this scanned barcode been found in the file. Okay, what is the process when we are done with it? We are going to, number of product in stock is reduced by 1. Definitely we are going through this process. And then we will check, has the reorder flag, we are done with this thing. We are done this thing as well. Okay, then we are done this statement as well. Then automatically send out order for a new product. It must be here, right? And add flag to product record to indicate reorder made. Yes, reordering. In case of reordering, we are going to put it here. And then yes, when we are done with number of product in stock is reduced by 1. Has the reorder flag already been added to the product record? First of all, we will check this thing 5, and then we are going to check 4. All right. And yes, we are left with only one option, that is any more barcode to scan. So here we are going to solve this question. So let's check the solution set as well. So here is the solution of the question in the same way that we have attempted it. So let me erase the values that I will fill in. Okay. So hopefully you got the idea of it. What are the inputs, outputs, process, and decision? Let's solve one more question from the past paper. That is in fact the major part of your paper 2. And let's proceed. So tracing is very important question from your exams. So let's start this question from the start symbol. So what are we doing here? Counter is equal to 0, hot is equal to 0, cold is equal to 0, and serve is equal to 0. So counter is equal to 0, hot is equal to 0, cold is equal to 0, and serve is equal to 0. Input temp. So if you will read the question carefully, they have already mentioned it here that this data is for input. When I'm going to input the temp, so where I'm going to store it, number 75, I'm going to pick the first value from the input data and I'm going to write it here. Is temp is equal to -1? No, 75 is not is equal to -1. Not greater than 86, not less than 63. So I'm just going to add serve into serve plus 1 and then counter is equal to counter plus 1. Hopefully you got the idea. Okay, now we are here, counter is equal to counter plus 1 and input temp. So next temp is 78, not equal to -1, not greater than 86, not less than 63. So I'm just going to add 1 into serve and 1 into counter. Next value is 84, not is equal to -1, not greater than 86, not less than 63. So serve is equal to serve plus 1 and counter is equal to counter plus 1. Next thing is, or next input is 87, not is equal to minus 1, yes, greater than 86. So rather than going into this direction, I will be moving to this direction. Yes, hot is equal to hot plus 1, so it's 1. Then output to hot. All right. So we are moving here, and then here. Counter is equal to counter plus 1. Next value is 91. So again, 91. We are going to put it here. Be careful about the columns we are entering the values. Now 91 and then not -1. Yes, it is greater than 86. When it is greater than 86, then we are going to move this box. Hot is equal to hot plus 1. It's 2. And then we need to output a message to hot. All right. Then we are proceeding here. And counter is equal to counter plus 1. 5. All right. Then input temp. Next temp is 80. So it's not lying into this category, this. We are just adding a serve into it. It's 5. And then counter will be proceeded to 6. Now input temp. Next temp is 75. And not lying into this category, not lying into this category, not filtered here. So serve is equal to serve plus 1. Only servings are increased, that is 6. And then counter is equal to counter plus 1. It's 7. Okay. Now next value is 70. Again, we are going to add 1 into serving and counter is 8. Then we have 65. Again, you need to trace through this table and you will get that servings are 8, counter is 9. Next value is 62. So here, yes, is temp is equal to -1. 62 is not is equal to -1. Not greater than 86. Yes, it is less than 63. So 62 is less than 3. So we are proceeding here. Cold is equal to cold plus 1. We are coming to this column. And the output message to cold will be displayed here. This output message. And then we are again moving to counter and counter is 10 now. So we are coming to another input that is -1. And yes, -1. It means that is temp is equal to -1. Yes, it is. So we are proceeding to this box. Hot plus cold. How many hots are there? 2 and 1 cold. At the end of the solution, we have 2 hot and 1 cold. It means it's 2 plus 1. If I am putting the values into this equation, divided by counter, counter is 10, and then we are going to multiply it with 100. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 by 10 is equal to 0.3 into 100. So it's giving us the number 30. So, and we are going to store this 30 into error. Alright. So what is stored in error? 30. And output error. In output, we need to write the error as well. So the answer is 30. Here you can see two types of outputs. One is with quotation marks and one is without quotation marks. When it's with quotation marks, it will be considered as a prompt message and we will print it as it is, or output as it is. If it is written without quotation marks, so what I am going to do, whatever the value is being stored, for example, it is outputting the value inside the error. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to write 30 here. All right. So 7 marks question, and it's very easy to solve this question. You just need to be focused towards the tracing that on which box we are right now. No need to rush, no need to hurry, and you will be able to acquire 7 out of 7 while solving this question. So at next page, I've shown the solution set of this flowchart as well. And yes, the question that can come in our mind, why our flowchart is not accepting all the input of temperature or stopped at -1. Yes, we know that when it's -1, it means that this flowchart has been terminated. It is mentioned in the flowchart. And then I've also explained that what is identifier and prompt message. This is also giving us the difference between that how we are displaying our output. This is all about today's lesson. And for solving the question of the past paper, recent past paper, I have uploaded one more video onto my YouTube channel. You can watch that video as well for better understanding of tracing. And that's all about today's lesson. See you in next session with a new topic. Keep watching my video and subscribing my channel. Thank you very much.